Dr. Amir Ahmed Sheikh, Director FIA Sindh Zone, while launching Cybercrime Circle website here, revealed FIA's plans to tackle the pressing issue of ever-increasing cybercrimes. He said that the new dedicated website was launched to receive complaints of cybercrimes and harassments. Dr. Amir Ahmed Sheikh pointing out that only 9 to 10% Pakistanis use internet, informed that there were 50 million broadband subscribers in the country, and the number of cellular phone subscribers might be as high as over 150 million. Director said that people had taken their fights and rivalries to virtual world. Explaining the key features and objectives of the dedicated website, Dr. Amir Ahmed Sheikh said that the mission of FIA's Cybercrime Circle in Sindh, as part of National Response Center for Cybercrimes (NR3C), was to ensure the enforcement of cyber laws to prevent cybercrimes and investigate, detect, and prosecute cybercriminals. He said it's the first time FIA was launching such a complaint reporting portal, www.fiacybercrimesindh.com.pk, where anybody from anywhere in Sindh can report cybercrime or harassment using the online system. He said that people must not suffer in silence and should come out to report cybercrimes. Amir Ahmed Sheikh said that the user-friendly complaint format in English, Urdu and Sindhi would be more useful for young girls, women and young children who are frequent victims of harassments, as they don't need to physically visit FIA's reporting center. Amir Sheikh told that FIA would be flexible in accepting the complaints directly by victims or anybody on their behalf. Noting that 99% people wanted their problems to be solved without going to court, he said that FIA would ensure that confidentiality and privacy of victims was protected, and in courts too, their identity would be disclosed only with their consent. He further informed that once the complaint was launched, an automatic generated message would be delivered on the given cell phone, confirming the receipt of the complaint with a reference number. Commenting on the personnel, he told that FIA was deputing well-trained staff to address the issue of cybercrimes, and they would answer within 48 hours. In urgent cases, they would respond within a few minutes. He told that FIA desk officers could interact in English, Urdu and Sindhi. He informed that during the year 2017, FIA's Cybercrime Circle Sindh had received 1592 complaints pertaining to blackmailing, harassment and defamation through social media. 307 related to financial fraud, 116 threatening calls and 186 in connection with mail hacking. Warning the culprits, he said that FIA would get them and they would face punishment of 3 to 14 years of imprisonment and Rs 50,000 to Rs 5 million fine.
You can't say anything against anybody until he's committing some crime. 2% or 4% involved in some crime doesn't mean the whole nation is something like that, or is going to affect some big project which is going on government-to-government basis. There are many Chinese who are wonderful engineers who are helping Pakistan. There are many Pakistanis who are going to China to, sort of a mutual support. If some Pakistani is committing some crime, or some Indian or some American, it doesn't mean the whole nation is something like that. If 2 Chinese are involved in some crime, doesn't mean this going to, jeopardize CPAC, jeopardize relations. Chinese government is supporting us. They are trying to help us out. Those who are involved should be, caught, and they should be punished as per laws of the land. We're working together, and pilots, our Aurat Foundation, or other NGOs like that. We held meeting few days ago, and we perhaps have a sort of going to sign some memorandum that we should working together in close coordination. I believe that cybercrime is something new to Pakistan. Cybercrime is happening for the last few years, and many cyber criminals are committing it without knowing perhaps the implications. They believe that they are doing it in a playful mode, in fun mode. They're exploiting girls. They are trying to say nasty words against somebody. without knowing its implication, whether it's a crime or no crime. So it is simply an attempt that first, that we wanted to give them a proper platform where they can register the complaints with proofs if somebody is genuinely a victim. I wanted to send a loud message to the offenders, those who are doing it in an joyful mode or fun mode, that you can be caught because we have got the expertise. I know that we won't be able to cope all the quantum of complaints that are going to get registered with us, but there's simply an attempt, because government of Pakistan is already seriously working on the cybercrime project. The minister a few days ago held a press conference in this regard. Everyday basis, we are receiving 30 to 40 complaints. That's quite a big number. I believe that people don't know about any platform where they can register properly the complaint. Mostly the complaints that are being received now, they are mostly Karachi based. If somebody's cyber world is a free world, if somebody is getting affected in far-flung areas of interior of Sindh, Jacobabad, Kashmir, they don't know where to go. So it was simply to provide them a platform where they can register with evidence about the complaint. Our two slogans in this regard were that we'll give you the confidentiality, commitment of privacy, secrecy, that your credentials would never be, because we are living in a culture where somebody's name can be exploited in a different way. Their family's honor is at stake in that way if somebody is coming against someone. That's why they're getting more exploited. Second, that anybody can become the complainant on behalf of victim. I know it's quite a big challenge that we are going to take. We in coordination with other stakeholders will try to increase that, where we can try to resolve more and more complaints. We will try to redress the grievances of victims so far as we can do it. This is the job of the Ministry of Interior. We have written a letter to the Director General, to the Ministry of Interior. They have to take up the matter with the government of US, because this is what they say, and they perhaps have started some process where they perhaps can reach to some agreement where we can help each other, because it's not about any government or it's about the poor victims, poor girls, poor boys, those are getting victimized on any issue. And I think both governments must reach in some agreement where we can extend a helping hand to the victims, because this is a serious issue. There are few organizations, say NTS, National Testing Service, their paper was leakage one day prior to its holding in the exam centers. There are many affected parties in this regard also. So this will be a big help on the part of those platform providers, and I hope the government of Pakistan will come in agreement with them soon.